Okay, so I'm going to do a video on these two boulders that were found in this garden right here when I moved in. I'll back up and show you. Bought this property 3 years ago, and right where that garden is was a bunch of wood debris and limbs, stuff people were burning over the top of these two giant boulders I discovered. They were half buried into the mud. We had to dig them up. They were so big, we barely got them moved. Took 3 of us. And this is what the small one, this is just half of its size. Because, as you can see, we went ahead and cracked this one in half. So I could put part in a bucket to start cleaning it up. It took me a couple years to decide to see what was in it. I wasn't too excited about what it looked like right out of the gate. But this is the giant one. You can see he's massive. And this is a chunk taken out of him. I got some iron out on there already. But this is what it looks like. It's full of these pockets loaded with iron. You can see all the quartz inside there. Some of these pockets have incredible crystals. So 3 years of moss growing on them later, I finally decided to do something. I mean, it's a really cool rock. And the way it looks, you wouldn't think it weighs much, because these pieces don't really weigh much. They're just so full of holes. But if you look at the quartz that are inside of there, there's many, what they call them, vugs, full of druzy. The vugs are cool. So this is what it looks like. And almost the entire thing, it's just solid quartz. This whole thing is pretty much just solid quartz. There's really no rock left. It's been eaten by the iron. And even when I put it in muriatic acid, there's not much calcite because it doesn't really bubble. Not too much. So this is what the big guy looks like from the outside. And this is what we're doing to it. So hopefully I can get these into small enough chunks. Otherwise I'd have to put this thing in like a bathtub, and there's no way to lift it to do that. So there's no other way to clean it up as one whole piece. Anyway, thought I'd share that awesome find in my garden here in St. Clair County, Illinois.